Yo, peoples. What's going on, peoples? This is another edition of The Football Fan, and I'm here with Hugh. You hear me? The
Yeah,
Arsenal fan, people. So
yeah,
he is a gunner. I don't know
yeah,
if he's Arteta in. I don't know if he's Arteta out. But we'll ask him all these questions. You know what I mean? We'll ask
yeah.
him when. We, just know, people. We have lots and lots of questions to ask him. So Hugh, what's going on, my guy? Let the people know who you be, bro. Let the people know.
I mean, I think the people who've been watching your channel probably seen me pop up in the chat. They know some people may know who I am, some people may not know who I am, but I'm just Hugh, the Arsenal fan. Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan, so yeah.
Yeah, man. So the most important question: are you Arteta in or Arteta out? What are you?
So right now,
You're on the
I'll
fence.
describe myself as Arteta tolerant because we're just tolerating him for the moment and seeing what he's gonna do.
You see?
Because right now we've been in good form. I must admit. This season is obviously going to be the season that determines whether he stays or goes. So we're just
Mm-hmm.
going to have to see.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're Arteta tolerant. All right.
Yes.
So if he doesn't win a major, you want him gone. That's what you're saying.
Inevitably, yes. Yes. I'm not going to lie.
Okay. So, like how you guys are been capitalizing on set piece, ole. Some people will
Yeah,
say
man. Corner, man.
corner. Some
If
people
we're
will
getting
call,
the corners in, man, yeah.
yeah, man. Some people will call y'all set piece FC, Stoke City, and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you think the set pieces will dry up, or do you think your players need to work on more open play goals?
I mean, I think we've definitely recognized set pieces being kind of like a strong suit. We're definitely good in those areas, and it's something that, you know, we've definitely capitalized on, and it's benefited us. It's been really beneficial for us. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I definitely do think that we can do a little bit more work on just scoring from open play.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, if we can manage to do that a lot more, it'll be really nice. But also at the end of the day, a win is a win. So we'll take what we can get. If we manage to score from a corner or like a free kick, or any sort of set piece, we'll take it, bro.
Okay, fair enough. So y'all did good in the Champions League thus far. Good run, slapping up
Yeah,
Atleti and all
yeah,
of that, man. And you guys face Bayern Munich next. Harry Kane love to score against you guys, but they don't
yeah.
have Luis Diaz, but they do have Michael Elise. So how do you feel going into that game?
Bayern Munich is obviously a really tough team. We faced them in the past in the Champions League too, and they've managed to get the better of us. But hopefully this time it'll be different. I think Arsenal as a team in general are looking pretty different. We've been winning. We've been coming up against like a lot of bigger teams that people thought we're going to lose to, and
Mm-hmm.
we still managed to emerge victorious. So I'm gonna see, and I'm gonna wait and see how it plays out. Hopefully, we get the win, but Bayern have also been in good form, so I can't really say much right now. So
Mm-hmm. Trust me, they have 16 wins, bro. 16 wins.
crazy, man,
Bro,
crazy.
so Harry Kane, cause we hear that you like Harry Kane. We
Right?
hear
Yeah, we gotta respect Kane, bro. We respect Kane.
the rumors say you like Harry Kane. So
You're-
yeah, he might win his third trophy. You know.
yeah.
So what are you saying now? So what are you saying, man? Yeah, what are you saying?
Um. Yeah, Harry Kane's definitely gonna be a threat against us. As much as I have my personal respect towards him as
Mm-hmm.
a player, and you know the few trophies that he's won, and he might end up winning a third trophy, but we're just gonna have to see, man. But yeah, um, we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens in that game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fair enough, 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 man. So other than that, yeah, other than that, Champions League game coming up and all of that. What introduced you to what introduced you to Arsenal, bro, and just football in a whole, yeah?
Well, for me, I grew up in, I guess, what you can call a footballing, not necessarily like a footballing family, but like people who enjoyed football. It started off essentially with my dad because my family's from, I'm from Kenya. My family's from Kenya, so my dad grew up a big football fan, and when he came to the States, you know, most of my siblings were born in the States, including myself. Like I was born in the States, but you know, I consider myself Kenyan culturally, and
Mm-hmm.
that's, I'm assuming, just one of the things that like the staple kind of cultural norms that he brought. You know, when he came to the States, because like usually here, as you know, like here in America, sports like, you know, American football or like basketball are usually bigger sports that
The
kids
more
want to play.
dominant forward, yeah.
Yeah, and more popular sports. But my dad just kind of trained me, my older brother, like, you know, soccer and not soccer, sorry,
Football, yeah.
sport,
In America, that's what they
yeah,
call it. That's what they
yeah,
call it in America.
yeah. Football. I'll call it football. Um, Showed us football, and that's just kind of like what stuck for us.
Big
So
up AJ every single time, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Continue, continue. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. So he showed us football, and that's what stuck. And since I could remember, bro, my family have just been like Arsenal supporters. Couldn't necessarily tell you why, but you know, I'm assuming it's because of their dominant reign in like the late '90s and the early 2000s, and that's kind of what made my family like gravitate towards Arsenal and, you know, become Arsenal fans. So definitely growing up, you know, kind of having that, um, you know, we were just always just like talking and like um, speaking about football in the household.
Mm-hmm.
Is this question for me?
Mm-hmm. Question for you.
Tell him to rewind the video and he'll get my answer. Because you
AJ,
already asked me the question.
AJ, he's Arteta tolerant. He's Arteta tolerant, AJ.
Yeah.
He's Arteta tolerant. Yeah. He's Arteta tolerant. He tolerates Arteta for now, but he did say if he doesn't win a major, he has to go, bruv. He has to go, bruv. He has to go, bruv. You feel me? Big up Stephanie Griffith, yeah? So Hugh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
basically you were indoctrinated into football by your parents. You feel me? Basically, your dad.
Yeah.
So basically everybody in your family supports Arsenal.
Yes, as far as like my immediate family, like my siblings, and then obviously like my dad, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they support.
So, so,
And
so
everything kind of also heightened when I went to live in Kenya because I was born in the States, obviously, but when I was 9 years old, my family moved to Kenya and we ended up living there. And it was funny because before that, I mean, as a kid, you know, we just play like soccer out. I keep calling it soccer. Forgive me. We'd play football
mhm.
out in the yard, and okay, new question, please. If he does the league and FA Cup double. Hmm. Well, this is a good question. I think if he does manage to win the league, I think that's good enough for him to stay because, you know, we also have to remember that Arsenal is a team that haven't won the league in a very long time. So it's been very much out of our reach. So
21 years, bro. 21.
I'm telling you, that's what it's been a while, man. So
So the league is more important than any cup right now. Yes, take the cups as you come along, but
yeah,
the league is what you
it's
want to
it
win.
yeah, it is important because of how long we've gone without winning it. So that in itself, if we managed to win it, you know, that's already a statement in itself. So
Hmm.
yeah. Um
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The people in the chat are gonna ask you questions.
okay, yeah, that's fair.
So
That's
who's
fair.
your all-time favorite player?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to give it to Henri just because of what he meant to the club and the type of player he was.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, man, he was just a great player. So I mean, if we're talking about all time, I'd probably just say Henri.
Okay, okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Thierry Henry, you feel
Yeah,
me? World Cup winner,
that
Mister
is true.
Mister Invincible himself.
Yeah, but the flip side to that is that Henri left in like '07, '08
Mm-hmm.
before he went to like Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
And by that time I was still, you know, a young kid, so I barely even got to watch him play mostly, which is kind of weird. And also I was even going to add to that point, like when I was like really younger, especially here in the States, I didn't really watch like football religiously, kind of like my dad and my older brother did. Like they were the ones who, like, you know, they were watching every game. I mean, I was just the type of guy who just hop on the computer and watch like soccer highlights, not soccer highlights, but football highlights with my brother when
Mm-hmm.
he'd just pull up like a Ronaldinho compilation or a Cristiano Ronaldo compilation, you know, when they're doing like the step overs and the elasticos. That's the type of stuff I'd watch. But I wouldn't really be down to watch a full game. But then I think it was when I went to, can't lie, if he wins the Champions League.
Or the league. He has.
I
They
mean,
still want him gone. They still want him gone.
I guess that's fair, you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I
Mhm.
think if he manages to win either the league or the Champions League, that will be a redemptive factor. Because you also have to consider the fact that we've gone many years without winning the league. So to actually win the league, that will be a huge statement he would have made. And then if he goes even further and win the Champions League, a trophy that we've never won, that will be an even bigger statement. So that in itself, I think, will be enough to keep him at the club. But that's just my personal opinion.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair
because
enough.
it's funny because, you know, they were saying the same thing about Ange Postecoglou at Tottenham. You know, he ended up winning that huge trophy, and he ended up getting sacked like immediately after that. So, you know, I guess it varies from club to club. But in my opinion, if he manages to win us either the Prem or the Champions League, I think he should stay. But that's just me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Continue what you were saying. Continue.
Oh yeah. So I was saying, obviously when I went to live in Kenya, now this is probably what you would consider to be like a big footballing nation in terms of the fan base there and just the footballing culture in general.
Mm-hmm.
And
Special
that's
heart.
kind of when I kind of fell deep in love with just watching soccer and, I mean, football. Sorry, I keep on saying
It's okay, bro.
soccer, but
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I apologize to my international viewers. I apologize. Um, so that's when I kind of fell deep in love with, you know, watching football because I remember we used to stay with, I used to live with my cousin he's a big Manchester United fan. His name is Ibrahim, huge Manchester United fan, and he worked at this cafe slash restaurant called Endoros. So we used to go there to kind of like watch the games like every other weekend, and it would just be like madness because like he's obviously a huge Man United fan and he's living with these like Arsenal fans. So my brother and him would just get into these like huge debates and talk about just footballing history.
I remember those days because the rivalry is for us, bro. Bro, if we win a hybrid, we're winning the league. If
I know.
Arsenal win at Old Trafford, they're winning the league. So trust me,
Yeah.
brother. Trust me, brother. I know. I
Yeah,
could
yeah.
relate to that.
Yeah, those definitely the rivalry used to be big back in the day, but so yeah, I just remember seeing that, and once I started to, you know, kind of follow suit to that, that's when I started to now become like a real football fan as far as like watching games and being like more concerned about my club. So ever since then, you know, I've been a big Arsenal fan.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair
Yeah,
enough. Fair
yeah.
enough. So this is what AJ is saying in the comments. Yeah, Hugh, if he wins one trophy, he only two trophies for a possible 26, and never good enough for Arsenal. So even Champions League shouldn't save him.
Once again, I think this AJ he's entitled to his own opinion, but
Yeah.
as I
But,
said,
let me tell you something about AJ. AJ also goes to the women's games as well. You
oh
feel
wow,
me?
yeah,
He also goes to the games as well. So he's Arsenal through and through, bro. I'm telling you, and AJ confirmed. Like I speak to him off the air, bro. So trust me, he means what he says, bro. He means what he
yeah,
says because he's been disappointed year after year with Arteta. But continue. I'm sorry.
no, yeah, um, yeah, man. As I said, I think if Arteta wins either one of those trophies, either the Prem or the Champions League, it'll be a big enough statement to keep him at the club, in my opinion, personally, because as much as we've fallen short of winning a trophy, uh, probably over the past, it's been like 5 or 6 years, which is interesting because he won a trophy. He did win the FA Cup when he first came to the club, but besides that, he hasn't won anything. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, big up AJ. But we still also can't deny the subtle impact he's also had on the club in terms of bringing players in terms of what he's built the team to be what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
I think, as I've even pointed out to you, Rust, in like past streams that we've had,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of squad depth in the team right now, in the sense that you know we have players we can bring off the bench, and they're still almost good, or if not better than the players who are on the field. So there's not really there's not any worry about lacking a player or someone who plays in a position.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely give him credit for that. Now the final kind of I guess cherry on the cake or whatever would be to actually win a trophy, because he's gotten us to really far in these competitions, and even the league in general, finishing second place for I don't know, I think it's been 3 years in a row finishing second place, which it's painful, bro. It's painful, bro. And I know, but last year, I think we got to the semifinal of the Champions League, and the year before that, we got to the quarterfinals, and before that, we were playing in the Europa League. So, you think about these things, and you're kind of like, wow. Um, as much as we haven't really achieved the main goal, which is winning a trophy, we've gradually progressed, even if it's just by a little bit, in terms of how we are, in terms of where we're getting in competition. So hopefully this will be the year where he can bring it all home, whether that being the Premier League or the Champions League, either of the two. Hopefully he can deliver that for us.
Mm-hmm.
The Arsenal ladies. 7 months. Champions League war against the best. Wow.
Yeah, bro.
And
The Arsenal ladies won the Champions League, bro. They
I
won
know,
it.
yeah, the Arsenal women's team are really good. I
Yeah,
do know that.
their manager Sleggers. She's a good manager, bro. Sleggers is a good manager. I'll tell you that. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that.
And
Go ahead.
um so yeah, as I said, it varies from, I can't necessarily say club to club, because the Arsenal women's team are still part of Arsenal. So I guess I'll just say necessarily management to management, because obviously, as I pointed out, the whole Ange Postecoglou thing, where he secured them the Europa League cup, and he still ended up getting fired, and it was you know a big shock to everyone. But that's just how some clubs are run. So
Mm-hmm.
to some levels, person. I mean, I get that. I get what AJ's saying. It's definitely better than it was, I probably said, a few years ago, in my opinion. But you know,
Yeah, and bro, listen. His biggest problem is towards the League Cup and FA Cup in the bin all these years to come second. That's simply it, bro. So basically, AJ said AJ was like, if we came second 3 years ago and won a trophy, okay, that's
yeah,
progress. We're still winning things. But the fact that he
yes,
has not won anything is also a problem. And bro,
yeah,
you know what I have a problem with your manager, bro? The fact that he single-handedly gave Liverpool the 20th title by drawing 14 games, brother. 14 games. I can't say it 20 times to a Liverpool fan no more, yeah? I can't
Yeah.
say it no more. Because they equalize us now. They equalize.
Yeah. We were upset about it too, bro. So, you know, but yeah.
You're upset about. I don't think you were upset about it as me,
But
brother.
I'm upset about it, bro.
Okay, so explain your anger, explain your frustration to me of how upset you are because I'm angry. I'm upset. I'm fuming over that.
Bro, I mean, I already said, the shortcomings of finishing second 3 years in a row, and even right now with all the hype behind us being, I think we're like 7 points clear of Liverpool right now.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we're in that state right now, I'm seeing a lot of Arsenal fans online quick to start saying that, like you know, get ready to pop out the champagne. The league is ours, but I'm like we've seen this story before, and it usually happens in like the dying moments of the title race. Like there was a time we lost out to Man City with only like 2 games to go, and we were ahead of them for like we were at the top of the table for like I don't know how many months, and we still ended up losing. So even right now, as much as I'm happy with the form that we're in, as much as I'm happy that we're getting these wins and we're ahead in the table, I'm just gonna until I see they engrave the name Arsenal on the trophy, bro. That's when I'll start talking. But until then, I'm just gonna keep my peace and just sit back and watch.
Mm-hmm. Another question here: Do I have say Arteta doesn't win anything this season and he walks away? Would you want that? Do, who do you want at that point as manager to replace him? That this manager
That
market is scarce,
the
but
manager that is very true.
Glasner is about to run out. Is not renew his contract at Crystal Palace, so that's an option.
I don't know, man. We're just gonna see. I mean, we're just gonna have to see. I mean, it's hard to say right now, if I'm being completely honest. But I mean, whichever manager will be suitable for the position at that time. I mean, I'm trying to think. There's no manager that comes to mind that I can be like
But
that. He
I could
should
have
come
told you
to.
last season y'all should have sacked him and went and got Inzaghi. Y'all should have sacked him and
That's
went
what
and got
everyone was
Inzaghi.
saying. That was what everyone was saying, but like we didn't. So you know,
Mm. Don't get me wrong. Arteta has got things right, but he got far more wrong, especially considering he spent 1.3 billion on 43 different players, bro.
that
Brother,
is
that's a
true.
lot of money, brother. That's
That's
a
a lot
lot
of
of
money.
money, bro.
That's a lot of money. And it's funny because a few years ago we were laughing at Chelsea for spending all that money and not delivering or getting any trophies. But then last year, not last year, but last season, we saw what they turned up and did with the Conference League, and then they went to the Club World Cup, which I still have my personal opinions about, if I'm being completely honest. But
Okay, no,
they,
share your opinions. Let's hear your
the,
opinions on that. Look, come on. Vent, brother. Vent.
I mean, I think I've I've commented in the chat a few times about what I think about the Club World Cup. I obviously think that this new whole format about I can't really explain it, but the whole thing about like teams that have had a good kind of history in like the Champions League over like the past 5 years or something. There's just that's like weird rule that like some teams get included. Whereas like the previous format was just like every team that's won what's considered to be the Champions League in their respective continents. They take a team from South America, they take a team from Europe, take a team from North America, take a team from Africa, then they kind of have them go at it in the FIFA Club World Cup. I think that format was way better than what we have right now because um, I don't know. This new format just it rubs me the wrong way because there's certain teams that kind of shouldn't be in that competition,
Mm-hmm.
but they still end up getting through because of that whole consideration thing of like, oh, they had good performance in the Champions League, and it's like, I don't know, but
Mm-hmm.
that's just me. But all in all, Chelsea still managed to win the Club World Cup, and yeah,
It felt like when you said that, it hurt you a little bit when you said that.
I
It
mean,
hurt
and
you,
I'm
bro.
just,
Listen, they won.
that's
The
just
man
how I
won
feel
two
about
trophies
it.
in
But
one season. Two
yeah,
trophies in one season. So, Hugh, another point I would love to make: if we had our Teta success rate in our jobs, we would get sacked years ago. Why is that different for him?
this is a perfect question that I can't necessarily give you the whole answer to because I'm not part of the management. I don't own the club. I'm
Mm-hmm.
also just a supporter, just like AJ,
Mm-hmm.
who's just seeing it from the outside looking in, or we're on the outside and we don't really know what's going on up there. But for some weird reason, they keep on choosing to keep Arteta.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and all we can do right now, I won't necessarily say that we should back Arteta, but I think we should just back the club and stand as a united front supporting the club and see where they go because like right now we're in good form. We don't have much to complain about. We just want to see if we can see this through, you
Mm-hmm.
know, keep on getting wins. And at the end of the season, hopefully, you know, we get a trophy. That's obviously our big wish, but better I guess actions speak louder than words. I'll see it when I believe it, but as for now, I can't really say anything because I'm
Mm-hmm.
just a fan like AJ.
And he said, and AFC always said, Rasta, I would love to get Zinedine Zidane, but he's waiting for the French job.
Dude,
Yeah,
Zidane would be really good
yeah.
if he came to Arsenal. I mean, I'd like it. I don't know. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know his opinions about it, but I mean, if
Mm.
we could get Zidane, that would be really
Yeah,
nice.
and look, and AJ said, I would want Luis Enrique, Hansi Flick, Inzaghi, Diego Simeone, Don Carlo, Glasner, and finally, I would definitely take Rennie Sleggers. He would rather have the women's team manager manage the first team, bro. What the?
But also,
But yeah, that's
here's
true
the
though.
thing.
She's technical. She's a proven winner.
But also, here's the thing about that comment. How
Mm-hmm.
many of those coaches are willing to leave their clubs and come to Arsenal and become the coach?
Bro,
Because
if Austin don't pay out their release clause, they're coming. They're coming. Go and pay their release clause out there. They have to come.
okay, let's see.
I would wonder if it's something in his contract is what's keeping Lego Head in the job. Maybe Lego
Yeah.
Head meaning Arteta. Yeah,
Wow. Wow.
give Lego Arteta. Yeah, bro. She won the Champions League. She won the Champions League for the women's team. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So Hugh, that being said, right, and I hear what you got to say and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we hear what AJ and everybody else saying in the comments. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so realistically, in this next cup competition coming up, right?
Yeah.
If he wins that trophy, if he goes far and win it, yeah, would you say that the next goal he has to do is the Prem? Because to me, the sound like to me you want the Premier League trophy more than any other trophy. To be honest.
I mean, what what I hope he would win would be either the Premier League trophy or the Champions League trophy. But you also have to be realistic in the sense that we haven't ever won the Champions League trophy, and the Premier League trophy we haven't won it in who knows how long. I mean, if he manages to get either of the trophies, obviously I think that would be good enough for him to stay. And then depending on which trophy it is, he can aim to win the next one.
Mhm.
Because even Liverpool, I believe, were like that. Because didn't they win the Champions League first and then they came back and won the Prem? I think
Yes,
it was the
yes,
next
yes,
year.
yes,
And
yes,
that's kind of how they evolved. So, if that's also the path that we're gonna take, then so be it. Whichever trophy comes first, as long as it's a trophy, between the Prem and the Champions League. Even if he does manage to win the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup, which I know I think we're already in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Um, if he does manage to win that,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about that, but
Mm.
obviously we just want to aim for the bigger trophies for now. But we're just gonna have to see what happens, man. I don't know.
One thing I know that Liverpool, no, that Arsenal game and that Bayern Munich game is going to be a cracking game, bro.
It's
That
gonna
game,
be a good game.
that game is going to be a cracking game. I could smell it, bro. It's going to be a
Yeah.
cracking game. Goals are going to be scored. One will be the victor. One will be defeated. But we will find out on that day. We will find
Yeah.
out on that day. Lisa, Luis Enrique is 9.6 million a season. He would snap your hands for that 15 Arteta makes. You feel me?
I think yeah, that's definitely true. Obviously Arteta's getting paid pretty handsomely, as I've heard, but
He's the second highest paid manager in the Prem, bro.
in the I know, right?
Yeah, Pep is the
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Yeah. Hugh, one more point I have to make, please. Despite the Champions League win, if Rennie doesn't win anything for the next 2 seasons, she gets sacked. So the ladies' standards never dropped. Basically, what he's saying, if she don't win nothing for the next 2 seasons, bye, go out the door, bringing in the next manager. What
Yeah.
AJ saying? Why is Arteta so protected as a manager in the Premier League, especially for Arsenal? Because trust me, bro, certain question that Ruben Amorim gets asked, they don't ask Arteta like that, or they ask Arteta some BS question. You feel me? So the PR to me, bro, the PR around your manager is
Yeah.
very good, bro. The PR around him is very, 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 very good.
Yeah. Definitely. But I mean, as I said, you know, maybe the club. I don't know what type of agreement he has with the club, but I think whatever he has going on with the club and the owners is what's keeping him at the club. And also, I mean, we can't also fail to talk about that group of the Arsenal fan base who are just Arteta in, no matter what.
Yes.
They could,
Yeah, bro, they're not Arteta. They're not Arsenal fans, bro. They're Arteta fans.
yeah.
And bro, somebody in the chat here, right? Well, got attacked by Arteta fans
Oh
recently.
wow.
AFC always got attacked by by Arteta fans.
Oh
So they're not
wow.
Arsenal fans. They're Arteta fans, bro. And he said, Luis Enrique, own words, I would love to work in England one day. We
I
know.
mean, if we manage to get Luis Enrique, then I would also be pretty happy about that because his resume as a coach just speaks for itself.
Mm, Arteta should win the League Cup and go win the use it as something to kick on and win the title, win the league. Yeah, yeah, bro. But listen, that's what I said. Do you think him winning this Carabao Cup will give the players the momentum? Hey, listen, we won this. Let's go for the major. Let's go for the league. Let's go for the Champions League. Do you think that will give them the kick that they need?
I mean, it's kind of hard to say. I think, you know, in a way, it's too like overdue. Like in a realistic sense, right now we should be either have like a Premier League or like like a really major trophy. So even after going all these years and then we end up winning like the FA Cup or the Carabao, I'm not sure if that will be you know kind of that. I'm not sure if that like output will be kind of equal to the input that has been given to Arteta as far as money to buy players, as far as the salary that he's been paid. It's like I don't think it'll be worth all the time we've spent and the money and the resources. I still don't think
Hmm.
it'll be worth it. Um, if they go on to win the league after that, I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, it's hard to say. I'm not. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what I mean? You answered. You answered. You answered. You answered.
I'm trying, bro. I'm just,
You answered,
these
bro. Because
questions are coming in
no,
hot,
I'm
bro. I'm
telling
trying
you.
to. I'm
Hey,
just.
hey, hey, listen, I'm telling you, bro. AJ, the questions in AJ is asking you in the chat, bro. Like, bro,
I know, right?
AJ been to the
Really
ground. He's been to
making me
the
think,
ground, bro.
man.
Like brother, he's the gunner through and through, bro. So you feel me?
Yeah,
So his
yeah,
standards is up here, bro. Like, brother,
yeah.
he wants to see a Premier League. Champions League will be great, but what he wants to see, he said that drought of the Premier League needs to end.
And that's also another thing about something I respect about like other clubs, like even like United. Sometimes I remember,
Yeah,
I commented in your chat the other day when you guys drew with Brentford, and you
hmm
were You were wait, not Brentford, Nottingham Forest.
Forest.
Sorry, when you
Forest.
guys drew with Forest,
I was
and
fuming. I was
you
fuming
were
over that.
fuming, and I was even telling you like, yeah, but it's still a draw. But you're like, no, no. And you know the reason why you have that mentality is because you've seen what your club has been able to do in the past, and you
Yes.
hold your standards up here.
Yes,
Whereas you know,
up here, bro. Up here, bro. Listen, and the fact that we gave Sean Jai some credibility. That's the shit that pissed me off, bro. If it wasn't for Ahmad Diallo, bro, brother, I
bro,
swear down, bro. I swear down.
yeah, the
Swear
game
down.
was gonna go south, bro, because they scored like 2 goals within like how many minutes when the first half began.
Yes, yes,
It was crazy, man. But you
yes.
know, Amad Diallo came in, you know, scored the goal, got you guys the draw.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
but Hugh, I don't celebrate draws. I don't. Hugh, one more point I need to make. The next manager gets 2 years for me. If they are zero trophies for the possible eight, I don't care who you are. We are
The Arsenal. I think it was trying to say the
Arsenal. Yeah,
Arsenal, but
yeah, the
yeah.
Arsenal. Yeah, we are the Arsenal. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I kind of agree with him. You know, even I think I brought up Chelsea, and you know, Chelsea gets laughed at a lot for how they like changing managers as if they're clothes or something like that. But you know, also if you look at Chelsea, like they never go like a crazy like long uh period without winning a trophy. As much as
Mhm.
people like to clown them and stuff like that.
They
Even
win.
as
They
I
win.
mentioned, like a few years ago we were laughing at them, but then you
They
know
win.
this like at the end of last season they turned up, bro.
Listen. Let me tell you something. Chelsea won the Champions League. They won the Conference League. They won the Europa League. They won the Cup Winners' Cup. They completed all of Europe. Yeah,
Crazy, man.
yeah. AFC always. Arsenal are the third biggest club in England. Stan Kroenke even said he didn't buy into Arsenal to win trophies. What the f is that all about? Our owners only care about CL money than major honors, and that's a problem.
I mean, I think that is true. You know, I think I heard that Arsenal tickets in London are like
It's
the
the
some of
most,
the most
yeah, bro.
expensive
The
most
most
expensive.
expensive one.
I
Bro,
know,
bro,
right? Was
AFC
like
always could tell you, bro. He could tell you.
yeah.
Vigilante could tell you, bro. These man goes to games. They could tell you, bro.
Yeah.
They're not effing about, bro. They dead serious, bro. When they say they want a major, they're spending their hard-earned money to go to watch this crap, bro. Bro, listen.
Yeah.
AFC always in the Port Vale game because I did a watch along. He walked out in the 60th minute, bro, because he was not having it, bro. He was not having it.
Yeah, and that opening statement of his on that thing saying that Arsenal are the third biggest club in he said the third biggest club in London, right?
In England.
The Arsenal the third biggest club in England, sorry.
Yeah.
But you know that there are people within our fan base who would probably argue that you know Arsenal are the biggest club in London or even England right now, which isn't the case, bro.
Those people sound like Ty talking about Ty. Arsenal's bigger than Real
I
Madrid,
mean,
bro.
I,
Something
I didn't
wrong with
want
that, brother.
I didn't want to mention any names, bro, but you know I didn't
Yeah,
want to
that
mention
something
any.
wrong with that, brother. He said Arsenal is bigger than Real Madrid.
I
I'm just
seen
like,
that. Yeah,
brother,
it was
what?
crazy. But the crazy thing is that there are people who genuinely believe that, or like, and then like when you bring up stories about like Arsenal's achievements, like there's some people who say that like Arsenal winning the Invincibles is bigger than when United won the treble, and I'm like,
Never,
are
never,
we on this?
never,
Like,
never,
I was
never,
like,
bro.
you
That's never. That's
the,
never. No,
the
that's no,
the
no,
thing
no,
that people also don't realize is that there are teams in other leagues that have also been invincibles, but you don't hear them bragging about it.
no, no.
But because it's Arsenal, you know, that's kind of
True,
like the thing
true.
that fans hold on to and kind of just use. Like even how many years on, people just want to bring up the Invincibles all the time, and it's like it's kind of blurring their vision from like actual, you
Mm,
know, from like reality, and it,
true.
you know, it's
You see this comment on AFC always AFC always wrote. That's how long he has been supporting Arsenal, bro.
wow, that's crazy, man.
That's how long he's been supporting Arsenal.
Wow,
AFC always. Then you got to see Arsenal 89. Great time to be a fan. Facts. Facts.
wow,
Hugh, I am going to be honest because of my medical condition. Every day could be my last. You feel me? And listen, AJ told me that he's sick, but I don't know necessarily his condition. So, bro, you feel me? Trey, he doesn't take drugs. All right, I do remember 2004 at all, despite being older enough to so I can keep waiting. Simple, you feel me? You feel
Yeah.
me, bro? So his condition, he fights every day, bro. He wants to see his club win a fucking major trophy, and I have to respect AJ for that, bro. His standard
Yeah.
up to
Mad respect
yeah,
to him,
bro.
bro. Mad
You
respect.
feel me? And people, when I tell you, I talk to AJ behind the scenes. He does, bro. He doesn't care if Arteta don't win a title. Off. He means it. He means it.
Yeah, man. And I think also that just goes to show like how much, you know, this club and, football in general just means to people, Hearing a
Mm-hmm.
story like AJ's and, how, he's eager to see the club win a trophy.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's still his favorite title winning ground, right? At Anfield. Arsenal is stupid price. I got trying to get tickets for the North London Derby. See, Vigilante could tell you the tickets is
Expensive.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Is
bro.
expensive.
Yeah.
Hugh, I say this to any true fan, which you clearly are looking into. The Arsenal ladies learn that history, and your standards will change. Definitely
Yeah,
that I
definitely.
promise. Let me run through these comments. Yeah.
Yeah.
AFC always for me, it's the Old Trafford win. Got to rob that in so many United fan faith at school. Loved it. I respect it. The women's North London Derby ticket cost £29, bro. You feel me? And since 1995 for me, yeah, bro. And,
Wow.
and, and I guess you the North London Derby for the Arsenal team is men's team is ridiculous. Last
Yeah.
season Champions League semi-finals in the women's game, my ticket cost me £32. That ticket in the men's team would go around £200. You see the difference? You see the difference, bro. You see the
Crazy.
difference. Arsenal will fall.
Oh
Yeah,
my
this
gosh.
is a Tottenham fan, by the way.
I
Nighttime
know,
Kid
right?
is a
That-
Tottenham fan. Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah, he's a Spurs fan. Fair
Come
enough
on, you
to you.
Spurs.
Fair enough to you, Nighttime fan. Nighttime
Yeah.
Kid. Arsenal is your rivals. You don't like your rivals. Respect. I
Yeah.
respect it. Hugh, I hate that Arsenal Forever song. Don't they know Arsenal was originally from West London? My, bro, it makes no sense. Bring back the hard stuff. If you know, you know, bro. Listen, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That North London Forever song, brother. Like, it's kind of weird, isn't it? It's kind of weird, isn't it?
I mean, I guess I don't really have a strong opinion about it. I hear it every now and then, but there are people who love it more than I do.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have a stress.
Yeah, bro, it's like, yeah.
Yo, bro. I don't know why. Every time when I'm streaming on my computer, bro, my remote is over there. My TV turns on by itself, and boom, Netflix pops up. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. It does that, man. It does it. It does it. It does it. Nighttime Kid, but man, they have a good team and depth. See, even a Spurs fan is telling you guys have a good team and good depth. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for the 13 likes, man. Let's get to 15 likes. Let's get to 15 likes. Bosh. Hugh, 1980 double win side made their own version of a hot stuff. You need to hear it. Proper Arsenal song. Feel me, brother? All I can say is Vigilante, AFC always, bro, and AJ, they're proper gunners, bro. They're not about this. Ooh, this Arteta win is either win or fuck off. That's how they mean. That's what they mean. Sorry, I hate not London forever. Never sing that when I go to the Arsenal ladies. Rasta North London Forever song is AI about prostitutes and crackhead. How embarrassing, brother! I did
Wow.
not know that.
I didn't
Brother,
know
I
that
did
either.
not
I did.
know that, bro.
I
What?
didn't know that either.
That's crazy, bro. And they keep singing that song at the Emirates, brother. Mm. Gunners, brother, going. Come on,
Oh
man,
gosh.
growing man, saying
Come
Gunners,
on, man.
man. You get ready for your owner. Will be ready. Eh, I hear you. I hear you, bro. Listen, yeah, you beat us 4 times in a row. Yeah, I respect that, bro. But let's not get too confident. Yeah, let's remain calm and humble because anything could happen in a game. You feel me? Like going forward, each game I take. I take it. I take it game at a game at a time. And bro, y'all beat Copenhagen, bro.
Yeah,
Almost
I
beat
see
them.
they beat Copenhagen. I saw the goal from what's it called? Van de Ven. The one
Yeah.
where he just outran everyone. That was insane.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Another
Yep.
good player. People should have their radar for that Mickey
Yep.
Van de Ven guy.
True.
Good player.
Rasta Stock. Saeed wants to meet Anthony Taylor in the car park. Yo, anytime Saeed say he want to meet people in the car park, I'll be like, brother, what? Who you want to meet in a car park? And even when we drew against Forest, no, him and Northern wanted to beat up what's his name, Faz. He said no. They both went. They both went for a bat. That was
Oh,
it.
I saw that. I saw that clip. I seen that clip because he wanted to defend. I think he was defending Luke Shaw. He was defending someone. He was defending Dallo. He was
Mm.
defending Diego Dallo.
Yeah, I don't know who we're gonna start. To be honest, honestly, I don't know who we're gonna start in that match. But yeah, but yo, brother, let me tell you something. Yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Me personally, as a United fan, I am Arteta out. You gave Liverpool FC the 20th title. And then again, too, right? We can't necessarily sleep on Manchester City. You can't sleep on Manchester City, bro. But
Yeah,
for me, the City game and versus you Liverpool game, that's gonna be the most difficult game I mean Sunday, because that is going to decide who is going to be in the title race officially. You feel me?
definitely. Yeah.
And brother, I want Liverpool to lose that.
Okay.
I
Yeah. Me
want Liverpool,
too. Me too.
bro, listen. You don't understand me, brother. If I see Liverpool have 21 titles, bro, bro, I might move out of the country, bro.
Bruh.
I might move out of the country, bro. Brother, listen, I'm telling you this now, bro. I'm telling you this now, bro. Brother, get it over the line, bro. Just get it over the line, bro. Because
I mean,
Liverpool's FC win that title, bro.
bruh. Yeah, it'll be unbearable.
Right. This is how my lives are going to be going forward. This
You're
is
just gonna.
how my lives
You're
are
not
going to
gonna
be
show a
going
face,
forward. I'm not showing no face, nothing on the camera. This is how my lives is going to be going forward. Yeah, you feel me? You feel me? Hugh, it's been a pleasure, brother. Thank you for your time, sir. Facts,
yeah.
facts.
Thanks,
Tell him,
AJ.
AJ.
Yeah,
And
shout out AJ. Shout out AJ.
shout out AJ every single time. Yeah. Hugh, and another thing, we should have beaten Liverpool at Anfield and Manchester City at home, but Arteta was scared to attack them. Facts.
I mean, I get that. I definitely get that. Yeah, we should have done that. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, as I said, I'm also just a fan. I hope we get it over the line this time. And also, if I may ask, did this Arteta out stance begin the moment that we lost to Liverpool, or was it even before that when we were
It was before
when
that.
we?
It was before that. People been Arteta out before that, bro.
No, but I'm saying you personally because you
Me,
brought it up that you said you
me,
were
me,
Arteta
me,
out
me,
after we
me,
lost to
me, me,
Liverpool.
me, bro. Listen, I've been Arteta out. I've been Arteta out since this man came on the press conference and say he won 3 trophies. I'm like, brother, you mean you're talking about the FA Cup and the two Charity Shield? Nah, get
Yeah,
out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. Get the fuck out. Just get out. You've been
yeah,
Arteta out since then. Get out of here, brother. I'm
yeah.
sorry. Goodbye. Good riddance. You don't you never come on TV and say that shit, bro. Why are you saying you won 3 trophies? The Charity Shield, the Community Charity Shield is not a trophy, man. It is
That's
not a
true.
trophy. And
It's
if
not
a
a trophy.
manager, brother, I'm telling you now, bro. I'm telling you now, bro. Like,
But I
ah,
think I think it all goes back to that thing I was telling you about, like you being a United fan and you having standards. Because if a United coach were to ever say something like that, you wouldn't. It would be a disgrace to the club. And even it's weird. I pointed out something the other day. I think it was when you guys beat. I want to say it was when you guys beat Liverpool,
mm-hmm.
and I hopped on your stream, right? And then I think it was you, Akovin, and Ray. And then I
Yeah.
think Akovin and Ray had spoken, and then it was your time to speak, and you did this kind of laid back thing where you were like, "Yo, Amarin, you saved my club today, but still, you did this kind of like
Yes.
response to him where I was like,
Yes.
it's like you weren't taking it. That's a legendary clip, by the way. If someone ever clipped that up, that would be legendary. But
Bro,
yeah,
bro,
but
bro, let me tell you, Hugh, listen, bro, let me tell you this, brother, yeah? I'm not Amarim. I'm not, bro. You gave Spurs a trophy. I'm not Amarim, bro.
that's fair.
You,
That's fair.
you embarrassed. You fucking embarrassed us, bro. Embarrassed us. And I'm supposed to respect you, brother. Hugh, I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. If this manager does not finish in a respectable league finish this season,
Yeah,
get out.
get
Get
up.
get out. Goodbye. Good riddance. Leave. I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
So I have two questions for you. One, what would be a respectable spot in the league for you to finish to say Amarim, Amarim, we'll tolerate him
I'll
because
tolerate you for a little more, bro. We're not. I don't. We're not ready for Champions League. We're not ready for Champions League. And I'm gonna be
okay,
honest with you. We're not ready for Champions League. Get me a Europa League finish.
Europa League's finished.
Just
That's
get me
fair.
a Europa League finish. Not
That's fair.
get me a Europa League finish. And
Yeah,
brother, as much as I hear Alkevin saying he wants us to win he wants us to win the FA Cup. I don't see us winning nothing domestics. All right, but get me a Europa League finish,
yeah,
then maybe my mind will change. If not,
yeah.
bro, get out, bro, get out. And what's your second question?
Well, yeah. So the second question was, I've spoken to a few. I think I spoke to like a Man United fan the other day, and I think I even typed this in one of your live streams in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke with someone the other day, and they were saying that they don't even think that Amarim is necessarily the problem. They just think it's just kind of the whole club culture in general. So
It's everything in a whole, bro. It's
it's
everything in a whole. But you, as a manager, you come in, you're supposed to motivate the players and tell them, "You listen, we've been laughed at, we've been mocked at. We need to go out there and make the change. We need to
yeah,
be the change, brother." The fact that this
definitely,
manager is substituting defenders for defenders when we're trying to get a goal pisses me off. You feel me? So, brother, listen, he's on thin ice with me, bro. This manager is on
yeah,
thin ice. I'm not. I'm
yeah,
not. I'm not. I'm not having it. See, AJ said, I've been Arteta out since day one, never been good enough. We are the Arsenal, not a place to learn. Simple as that. You
yeah.
feel?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Any questions you want to ask? Any more questions you want to ask me?
Um, I mean, I just wanted to follow up on that thing about the club culture and also
Hmm.
whatever. Should I answer AJ's question or should
Yeah,
I?
answer AJ's question first. Yeah.
Okay. What your favorite Arsenal player or players in the current squad? Ooh, that's a good question. Um, my favorite players. Oh, that's a good question. I'd probably say. I mean, Saka is usually a go-to because of his consistency level. Always like Saka. He's definitely one of our best players, if not the best player at the club. Eze is looking really good. I really like what Eze is doing. Um, Rice is good. Uh, Raya doesn't get talked about enough, but he's also been a very good goalkeeper for us. Got to give a
Hmm.
shout out to also Gabriel Megales, who when it's crazy because when you bought him, I didn't really used to think much of him because obviously like, he's a defender. He was still young coming into the club, but
Hmm.
that guy has come through for us on many occasions. Man, big up to Gabriel Megales. He's a really good player.
Hmm.
Something that Mourinho described as an investment from the past. That's an investment from the past. So he's definitely come through for us.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know who else. Miles Lewis Skelly is looking pretty good. I like
Hmm.
the players I like how he's like evolving and kind of taking on that left back role and kind of making it his own.
Right.
Timber's also good. I'll give it to Timber. And there's a few other mentions, but I think those are the guys who I'm kind of looking at now, and I think those guys are really having a good impact on the team.
Fair
Um,
enough.
yeah.
Fair enough.
So I was saying, it's interesting because immediately that guy asked me that question about no, no, immediately the guy told me about how he thinks that the club culture is what's kind of the problem and not necessarily the manager. Obviously, the manager being underneath, the club, he's kind of like part of the problem. But he said he thinks it's the club culture in general. After he
Mhm.
said that, the next like few weeks, Man United, that was when you guys you were on your streak of not losing, which I think you guys still are. You haven't lost in like 4 or 5 games.
Yeah.
Um and After that I started to hear all the Amorim criticism not necessarily disappear, but it definitely started to go down. The people who
Brother,
were
brother, brother,
criticizing him
brother,
week in
brother,
and week
brother.
out,
I,
it
I,
went
I,
down.
I don't care.
And
I'll
not to say that
criticize him anytime I want.
you shouldn't criticize him or you shouldn't have like your own feelings about him, but I think that kind of put stuff into perspective for me, and that's what made me kind of think like, hey, you know what, maybe that guy, he was telling me, it could be correct. Maybe like the club culture, whatever it could be, whatever goes on behind the scenes could be, the issue. And it's what's making United not get the results. So
Hmm.
yeah. But yeah, man, you guys you haven't been losing in recent times, which is,
Hmm.
Hugh Arteta named a dog when something you can't. Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yep, 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 yep,
Yeah,
yep, yep, yep. Yep, let me just run through these comments. He really not going to like this. Saka is finished. Trade him for Elise, please. Thank you. Yeah, bro. If Bukayo Saka get a next major injury, that's it for him, bro. It's curtains for him, bro.
yeah, it's unfortunate.
Curtains for
He
him, bro.
gets
And this is another thing your manager loves to do, bro. Your manager loves to do this shit, bro. When a player comes back from injury, he rushes them back. He
yeah,
needs to give the player time, bro. And listen, I'll say it here. That manager has ruined Bakaya Saka's career. When I say he's ruined it, brother, this man Bakaya Saka never been so injury. When he just came on the scene, trust me, bro, he was him. You feel me?
yeah,
But your manager, yeah, ruined him, bro. Your manager ruined him, bro. Yo, Hugh, and I'm not saying this to take a piss or
yeah.
not take a piss take or nothing, bro. But bro,
Hmm.
it's an actual fact though. Arteta ruined him, bro.
Yeah,
You get me? Injuries, bro. Like, listen, Lisandro Martinez is ready to come back. He's ready. He's fully healed and he's training. But
yeah,
Ruben Amorim said he's not rushing him back yet. He's not being rushed back in yet. Still need to give him a little more time. Still need to give him a little more time. The
yeah,
minute that player's back, boom, Arteta rushes him back, boom. Few good games later, he gets injured. Yeah,
yeah.
Timber is class. For me, it's Timber and Gabriel Magalhaes, then Rice, and Declan Rice should be a
Okay.
captain. By the way, Martin Odegaard is shit,
So
bro.
I think in recent times, I think I've seen Saka. Saka's been wearing the captain band, but the
Mhm.
captain armband. But yeah, I think yeah, I think Odegaard should probably be stripped of.
Martin Odegaard is shit, and bro, I say for me, Matthias De Ligt should be Man United's captain because Bruno Fernandes is too emotional, and I don't want an emotional captain. But I'm telling you, bro, Bruno Fernandes is better than Martin Odegaard, bro. He's better than Martin Odegaard, bro.
No,
You feel me?
that's true.
Martin
Yeah,
Odegaard, get out of here, bro.
yeah.
Um, Rasta, Arsenal rivalry goes back way before the 21-man brawl at Old Trafford where Man United got d- deducted 1 point and Arsenal got deducted 2 points in the night. Yo,
Wow.
listen, brother, listen. That's why I respect Arsenal, bro. That fucking bro. That's what I love about football. Brother, let me tell you this, bro. You see the Man United and Arsenal rivalry is a game, bro. Like when I used to go to school, Arsenal fans used to banter me. I used to banter them, bro. We used to
Yeah.
go at it, but brother, we kept it respected in a way because we didn't want to get expelled out of school or get kicked out of
Yeah.
school. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So just to show you how AFC always is a true Arsenal fan. He's showing,
Yeah.
but brother, come on, man.
Yeah.
Arteta has killed many careers. Saka, Tommy Ben White, 29, Gabriel Jesus, and there is more. Yeah, bro, you cannot rush players. Gabriel for me as captain. I feel you, bro.
Yeah. He could be a good captain.
It's
Yeah.
those days, Rasta bantering with United fans. Bro, listen, I do. Me too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. For me, Gabriel Makelai should be Arsenal captain and Rice vice captain. Fair enough, fair enough, fair
Yeah.
enough, fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, man, ask me your next question, yeah?
Um. Do I got another question? I'm not sure. I mean.
Come on, Hugh. Come on, Hugh.
I
Ask me anything. As
mean, I asked you.
as long as in a reasonable way to answer.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, I asked you what your thoughts about Amorim were, and you definitely you told us. I
Go
guess
around
what?
and find out, yeah? Go around and
Yeah.
find out, Amarin.
Yeah. I mean, what other question do I have about United?
I missed that too.
Who? Yeah. Who would be a coach you'd like to see at United if Amorim left? I think I've asked you this question before, but
I never wanted Amarin. I wanted Hansi Flick. I
yeah,
wanted
that's
Hansi Flick, bro. I wanted Hansi Flick. You
hmm
feel me? But
yeah,
I wanted Hansi Flick, Hiriola, Glasner. You feel me? Inzaghi. I would have taken Inzaghi. You feel me? Luis Enrique. But
Do you have any questions for you, AJ? I mean, I don't know. Let me think. I mean, I do know this is definitely an Arsenal fan who knows his history about the club. Him and Vigilante. What was it? AFC always or
And
Vigilante?
AFC always. Yep.
Yeah, all three of them. They definitely know their stuff. What questions do I have for AJ? Um, what was it like? I don't know if you watched it either live or on TV, but what was it like winning the trophy at Old Trafford? I think that was back in 02 or 01, 01 or 02, sorry. I don't know. That was sometime back then. What was it like watching that game? Because I was just I'm born 202, so
Bro,
I
I
wasn't
was born
alive to see that.
'93, bro. Listen, let me tell you
Good.
this. You see when Arsenal, see when you man went invincible.
Yeah.
That was the most depressing time for me as a kid, bro. That was depressing for me, bro.
Yeah.
That was very depressing for me, bro. When I say depressing, bro, when y'all went invincible, the Arsenal fan base in my class bantered me for whole 2 months.
Oh,
So, brother, you hear me,
yeah.
bro. Jezza is the channel for Arsenal history. You should go and watch him. Yeah,
Jazz.
Jezza is Arsenal. Yeah, yeah,
It, okay. To
yeah, man.
Jazz. Okay. Yeah.
That's his YouTube channel. Jezza is
Okay.
Arsenal. You hear me? When you get a chance, man, check it out. Jezza is Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man. So, brother, what I tell you, Hugh, I seen your club win 3 prems,
Yeah, man.
3 prems, 3 Premier League titles. I seen your clubs with
Yeah.
3. And I forgot how much FA Cups that I actually seen you guys win, but y'all won. I seen the 3 prems, and
I think I've
I did see you guys win. I did see you guys go invincible.
yeah.
Hmm
I think I've seen like 3 FA Cups, but I don't know. That's I bet that feeling doesn't even compare to what it would be like watching,
hmm
Arsenal win a Prem.
mm. Bro,
When
bro, bro,
Arsenal
bro,
win
bro, do you know how
okay.
painful when you guys won on our ground? That's painful for me. Painful,
Yeah. Yeah.
pain, brother. When I say pain, I mean pain. Yeah. The game was awful, awesome. Loved it with Watford goals.
The
Goal.
gold Sega kit, yeah.
Never forget Vieira say we are going there to win because it will hurt them the most. Facts. That's a
Yeah.
captain. Hugh Jezza is the only channel on YouTube with anything about history in football and Arsenal. Yeah, Hugh. Let me tell you this. Jezza could tell you everything about every Premier League club, including mine, including Chelsea, including Liverpool. Trust me, Jezza is Arsenal, bro. Check him out when you do have a chance to, bro. Check him
Wow.
out. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? So you, what time is it for you in their parts of your time of the world?
It is 4
It's 4 p.m. for you right now. So,
Yeah.
brother, you're like what, 6 hours behind me?
I don't know. What time is it for you? It's like
7 p.m. Yeah.
7 p.m. So it's like 3 hours
Yeah.
behind.
Sorry, you're 3 hours behind me. My bad.
Yeah.
My math ain't mathing. You're 3 hours behind me. So, bro, how was work today, bro? Did you run into any opposition fans today at work? Big up
Nah,
Gavin L.
it's
Big up Gavin L every single time.
yeah.
Yeah. Big up.
It, it's interesting because the people I work with aren't really football fans like that. Like I work with mostly just uh, 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 like like a good number of them are also just women, so I don't really, you can't really
So what kind
talk.
of work? What kind of work do you even do anyway?
I work in like a warehouse or something like that. A warehouse,
Okay.
but
Okay.
it's yeah, so it's like, but it's not a warehouse dealing with like any like heavy like machinery. We're just like
Mm-hmm.
packing like we do these things like meal kits or something like that. We just pack
Okay,
on
okay,
food and stuff
fair
like
enough,
that. So
fair
yeah.
enough, fair enough. Hugh, another thing, Arsene Wenger last 5 years are better than Arteta's last 5 years. Wenger, 3 FA Cups win, one League Cup, one final loss, one Europa League semi-final loss, two second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
I get that. So as much as that is true, it's weird. I'm also I'm coming on these streams. I'm also learning a lot of stuff that even about Arsenal itself. Like I learned from watching a stream with you guys the other day that Arsenal we went like a 6 year period without winning any trophy from
Mm-hmm,
like
mm-hmm,
I think it was like '04 to 03 or 4 to like '09 or something like that
mm-hmm,
or
mm-hmm.
10. Yeah, that was
And
yeah,
I'm
that was
telling
crazy.
you, Ray could tell you a lot about Arsenal.
Yeah,
'Cause he been watching football longer than me. You feel me?
yeah,
Longer than me, and he's seen Man United win everything, everything. He could tell you about Man United from front of your hand to the back of your hand. Yeah, you feel
yeah.
me? Jezza since 1969, he lived outside Highbury. He could open his front door and throw a ball, and it would bounce off one of the stands at Highbury. Feel me? That was
Wow,
your
that's
home ground.
crazy.
That was your home ground, bro.
Yeah,
That was your home ground, yeah.
yeah.
Um, Big up Gavin, yeah. Nine, no,
It
it's a
was 9 years,
9 year
bro.
trophy
That's
drought. Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. It was a 9 year, not six. Oh five FA
Wow,
Cup to 2020 2014 FA
that's
Cup.
actually crazy.
Yeah, bro. So, brother, let me tell you this. Yeah, the reason why I respect Arsenal. One, my dad was an Arsenal fan. My uncle was a Man United fan, and I
I did
chose.
not even know that your dad was an Arsenal fan. That's crazy.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
My dad was an Arsenal fan. My uncle was a Man United fan. So my uncle used to babysit me. So I had no choice but to watch what my uncle was watching. Yeah, and my dad had to work.
Yeah, because I
Ooh.
was about to ask, like, if your dad's an Arsenal fan, where
Yeah,
did
yeah, because
where did you like branch
one of
off?
my uncles is a Man United fan. One of my uncles is an Arsenal fan, and one of
Okay,
them is a Liverpool fan.
wow.
And my
If you
cousin,
got
my cousin is a Liverpool fan. But
wow,
yo, let me tell you this, yeah. The reason why I respect Arsenal is because Arsene Wenger came into the Premier League and beat Ferguson not once, not twice, but three times. Feel me? He beat Ferguson, and I respect Jose because he beat Ferguson in the Prem as well. So if you could come in the Premier League and when the most dominant manager was winning Premier League after Premier League after Premier League after Premier League after Premier League, and you come in and beat them, I respect you. You feel me?
yeah,
You feel me? And Highbury is the true home for Arsenal, not the Emirates. I miss Highbury should have never been given to the Arsenal. Should have been given to the Arsenal ladies because they turned it into apartment complex and stuff like that. I believe.
wow,
Yeah. So yeah, Hugh, brother. Let me tell you, bro. Listen, you go about the place. You feel me? And and you follow these Arsenal channels like Lee Gunner, um, Shane Gunner, you feel me? Normski, Rashid Revolution,
Yeah.
Jezza. Just to name a few I can remember off the top of my head, bro. You learn a lot of shit, bro. You feel me? I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm an opposition fan, and I listen to these guys and I watch their channel. Oh yeah, Northside, because brother, I love football in a whole, and it's good to
Yeah.
listen to your opposition fans, hear
Yeah.
what they think about their certain players, the players they like. Cause you know why? They have friggin' standards, bro. They have standards. You feel me? Also,
Yeah.
I'm the same, but my old man was a Liverpool fan. My uncles and grandfather made sure I was Arsenal. I don't regret it at all. I hear you. Yep. Here's another fact that Arsenal ladies have 69 total trophies and the man have 47 total trophies. You feel
Wow.
me?
That's crazy. Wow.
Okay, okay. Yeah, last time I saw Hybrid was December 2004. Don't want my memory of it tainted. Want to remember it's standing how it should be. You feel
Yeah.
me? And Vigilante, bro. Vigilante's mother is British, and his father is South African, bro. So so Vigilante is factually South African and British, bro. Feel me? And football is through his blood,
Yeah.
both on his mother's side of the family and his father's side of the family. You get me? So he's embedded into football. It's in his DNA. So brother,
Yeah.
when you see Vigilante and AJ and AFC always, everybody is mad, bro. Bro, it's passion, bro. It's passion they have, bro. It's a seriousness. You see when I go off, everybody else go off. It's the passion, bro. It's a
Yeah.
seriousness. We take this thing serious, bro. It's not a joking matter. It's not a laughing matter.
Yeah.
Brother, you see that badge on your chest. You see this
Yeah.
crest. If the players do not battle for that crest, bro, it goes to show you they don't respect it, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
So tell me right now, bro. In your day and age, in your day and age, because I'm assuming you're like what, 25, 26,
I'm 23.
23, yeah. God, I
Yeah.
remember when I was 23. Shit, bro. Brother, I remember when I was 23, bro. Brother, what? Okay, okay, fair enough. Let me read this comment. Yeah, my grandfather was a West Ham. West Ham, may God rest his soul. When they won the Conference League, I cried because he died of lung cancer the year before. You feel me? The year before, bro. So that mean that when I tell you what these men, football is in their blood.
Yeah.
AJ's grandfather was West Ham. And when they won the Conference League, brother, he felt it because his grandfather didn't able to wait to see his club win the Conference League. Yeah. All right. All my mother's family are from North London. You hear that? You hear that,
Yeah.
bro? You hear that? You hear that? Okay. My niece My niece worked at 23 10 years ago. Later they are for
Wow.
Vigilante. Vigilante is hilarious. Hugh, the way I see it is this: we have a duty to every single fan that comes before us and build our club to what it is. Facts, bro.
Yes.
Hold the club and the manager and the players accountable. You feel me? It's club over everything. It's club over favorite player. You see that badge? You see that
Yeah.
Arsenal badge you have on your chest? You see this Man United badge I have on your chest? If the players don't respect this badge, they don't fight for the badge each and every day. You need to understand why I'm angry. You need to understand why AJ and AFC always and all these other fans are upset because they want a major fucking trophy. A major.
Yeah.
Feel me? They'll take the trophies along the way, yeah. But the bread or the bread and butter is the Premier League. If you win the Premier League, you're the best team in England, best
Yeah.
team in the land. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Wait a minute. Did I read this one already? You. The way I see it, this is the way we have a duty to. Oh yeah, yeah. I read that one already. My bad. Hugh, if you don't know the first ground Arsenal played at the Dale Square, then moved to the minor ground before Highbury.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Brother, here you gotta brush up your history on Arsenal, bro. You gotta
I
brush up on your
mean,
Arsenal
thank you,
history,
bro.
bro. I'm a United fan. I know my club history, but there's not every detail I know. But I know my club history. You feel
Yeah,
me? Villanche is speaking the history. You feel me? You feel me? So brush up on your club history, bro. And this is what I say, bro. Listen, feel me? I in football is in my blood, bro. You feel me? I told you, my
yeah,
dad was an Arsenal fan. My uncle was a Liverpool. Uncle was a Liverpool fan. My other uncle was a Man United fan. I became a United fan because I had no choice but to watch whatever my uncle was watching, and hence why you see me support Man United, bro. You feel me? So like, I tell people, football is in my DNA. It's in my blood. You feel me, bro? So when I tell people, brother, you gotta respect your elders, of course, and
yeah,
respect those who introduce you to the game, the beautiful game that is football. 'Cause you know why, bro?
yeah.
Football is a game that draws people together, brings people together. You feel
Yeah.
me? And brother, let me tell you this: it's either win or fuck off. That's the mentality. Win or fuck off. I'm dead, bro. I'm dead serious, bro. I'm dead serious. Win or fuck
Yeah.
off. He said, Hugh, did you know that man, the number 8 legendary for our club is a man called Alan Sunderland when he scored the winner 3-2 against Man United in the 1979 FA Cup final.
Wow, I didn't know that. I mean, I think I heard of the name Alan Sunderland, but I didn't know that
Hugh,
he's the one who made the number 8 legendary.
You gotta brush up on your club history, brother. You're an Arsenal fan. You're supposed to know your club's history. Bro, I asked a Man United fan, if you can't tell me who are Man United's Holy Trinity and the reason why they're called the Holy Trinity, bro, then I have to question you, bro. I really have to question you. Because without the Holy Trinity, there wouldn't be no Man United, bro. You feel me? Like, and every rival fan in England know who is Man United, the Holy Trinity, bro. You feel me? And you wanna know why they call the Holy Trinity?
Why?
All three of them won the Ballon d'Or at Manchester United. Dennis Law, George Best, and Sir Bobby
Bobby
Charlton won,
Charlton, yeah.
won the Ballon d'Or. And you know who the last player to win the Ballon d'Or at Man United?
Wait, I think I know. Oh, it's Ronaldo, right?
Yes,
Yes,
Ronaldo
he
was
was
the
a
last
legend.
player to win the Ballon d'Or at Man United. You feel me? And there haven't been a player since to win the Ballon d'Or at Man United. Yeah, big up AJ.
Yeah,
Big up. No, sorry, big up Mr. Josh J. Sorry, and big up AJ. Yeah, big up Mr. Josh J. Yeah, you're supposed to know your club history, bro. So you brush up on your club history, study your club history, brother. You have to know your footballing history, especially for your club. If you don't know, if you don't know about foot, if you don't know that, bro, you have to sit down and study and brush up on your club history, bro. Like, bro, there's a lot of things I forget that I need to brush up on. You feel me? The,
yeah,
the, the fact that I for AFC always had to remind me the other day that reason why reason why Ferguson didn't talk to the team because we lost the FA Cup and they could have won, go ahead and win the treble. And I'm like, Trevor, I'm like, yo, how the fuck did I forget that? I remember
yeah,
that. I remember that. You feel me? So, bro, there's a
yeah,
lot of things you need to brush up on. You get me,
yeah.
bro?
I think there was even an FA Cup final that I think we played against you guys, and then you guys stopped us from winning because I think that was the year we won the Prem, and then we were
Mhm.
about to win the FA Cup, and then Giggs scored in like the dying minutes of the game.
Ryan
It's the goal
Giggs.
where he scored and then he took his shirt off, and then it
Ryan
was
Giggs. Yes, Yo, I think Vigilante said he was at that game too.
wow, that's
I think
crazy.
Vigilante said he was at that game or he was watching that game. Correct me if I'm wrong, Vigilante. Correct me if I'm wrong. He said, Hugh, I'm a few years older than you. I'm still learning, but if you truly love Arsenal, you will do. Bro, listen, let me tell you this. And this is
Yes,
why I say I like this community we have, community set in fellowship of the realists. It doesn't matter which club you have, which club you support. Once you love football and you support your club and you're passionate about your club, it is
yeah,
what it is. You're welcome here, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, brush up on your club history. brush up on your club history because you have to know. You have to know it, bro. You have to know it, bro. No, no, no. Okay, my bad, my bad. For the game, I was at home going mad. Oh, okay, okay,
Oh
okay,
wow.
okay, okay. My bad. So I got it wrong. He did watch that game, but he was at home with his uncle. You
Yeah.
know, never said that. My bad, Vigilante. My bad. My bad. I
But
thought
he
he
still
was at
watched
the
it
game,
though. He
but
still
he
watched
still
it.
watched it. He still watched it. My bad. I apologize, Vigilante. You still watched it, but see, I'm telling you, bro. Vigilante. I remember. You know, I remember Vigilante said he's seen the game. He said Ryan Gig, that hairy bastard.
Yeah, because yeah, he took off his shirt and he had a lot of
Yep.
hair on his chest.
Yes, Ryan Giggs, that hairy bastard.
Yeah, but shout out Giggs. Giggs was he was a baller.
Yo,
Giggs was
listen, Ryan Giggs won 13 Premier League titles.
crazy,
Him,
man.
let me tell you this: in my club history, him and Paul Scholes
Oh, but yeah, Paul Scholes won a
have
lot
won the
of
most
clubs
Premier
with
League titles.
Arsenal.
Paul
I mean,
Scholes
not
have,
with Arsenal, but United.
yep, Paul Scholes have 11. Ryan Giggs have 13. Let me tell you this. You see, if Arsenal wanted to beat Man United, they had to get inside Paul Scholes' head. They had to put pressure on Paul Scholes just to win that game. Because I'm telling you, Paul Scholes, his passing was elite, bro. His
Yeah.
passing was elite. Hugh, just to explain myself a little more, it was actually my mom' idea to go to an Arsenal ladies game, and I had a fan say, "Do I know the song?" I said, sadly, no. And she teaches me every single song. Feel me?
Wow.
Thank you, AJ. Thank you, AJ. Let the man them know. I appreciate it. But Hugh, I'm not going to keep it any longer because I know you probably just get home from work. You know, you probably want to eat some food, whatever, whatever. But listen, before you go, anything else you want to say to the community in the comments, or anything you want to ask the community? Now is the time.
I mean, I don't really have much to say. I mean, just big shout out to the community. You
Yo,
know,
AK4 Pete,
shout
bless
out,
up, my guy.
yeah, AK. Shout out AK. Yeah, shout out to the community. Yeah, shout out you, Rasta, for this platform of yours. And
No, I didn't, bro. No, I didn't. But yo, listen. Y'all need to win on Sunday. Y'all need to win on Sunday. But bro, I just put hate along just to be funny. You know what I mean? It's a hate along just to be funny. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But Dortmund, bro, Dortmund was shit today. They were shit. Haaland is in
yeah.
form, and y'all have to beat City. Y'all have to beat City. Beat City, please. Beat City. But yeah, sorry, you continue. Yeah.
But I was just saying, big up to you, big up to the community. Big up to Vigilante, FC Always, AJ for you know, the little history tips they've been giving me. I definitely need to go back and look into some of Arsenal's history. But yeah,
Mhm.
big up to the community, and yeah, man.
Yeah, man. People, this is Hugh. You know what I mean? The Arsenal fan. You know what I mean? And we're gonna guide him and we're gonna teach him the right way, people. Don't worry.
Yes.
Even if we have to cook him in the chats, we will cook him because he has been saying some very criminal shit in the chat. You feel
Yeah.
me? AK4 Pete knows. Boss of Blue knows.
Yeah, Boss of
Everybody
Blue, man.
knows.
Boss of Blue missed the stream, man. He would have been cooking me right
You,
now if he was here.
you, you,
You
the
the
fraud.
fraud, wow.
See,
That's
AK is
crazy,
cooking
man.
you already, bro. See
Bro,
how AK is cooking you.
I gotta leave before people start calling me Kobe Mainu, bro. I gotta leave before they start calling me Mainu, bro.
Yo, well, people, man, thank you for joining the stream with us. I'm gonna get some food as well. I'm gonna redirect to you guys over to Lee Gunner. Go watch Lee Gunner, guys, and Glazers out, Ineos out, survival mode. What you saying, Hugh? What's your last words for the family in the chat? Yeah.
Um, yeah, man. Go Gunners, I guess. Yeah, man. Simple as
And
that.
oh yeah, and the last thing, if Arteta, if you don't win the league, fuck off. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. You hear this says F the lemons, top gunners out. You hear that,
Okay.
bro? All right. Laters. Sending you
Later.
guys over to Gunner. You know what I mean? Laters.